Okay, so yeah, how's the weather today?
Oh, it's cloudy, and
Oh, it's cloudy, okay.
most of the Japan cloudy or uh, rainy. So because number one three typhoon, so the
Mm-hmm.
not directly, but it's uh, around the Pacific Ocean. So it's the influence of this bad weather. And also, this season, we starting the rainy season. So,
Oh, yeah, and I think there is a typhoon coming, correct?
yeah, yes.
Okay, I see, perfect. Okay, so yeah, our lesson for today is about driving home, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So our lesson for today is about driving home. So let's look at the picture. Okay, what can you see about the picture?
Okay, in this picture, I can see the inside of some cars. This car is left hand. I think it's not Japanese cars. This car have a pretty high speed and running on the forest road, and both sides and trees, blurs. It's effective of the single lens cameras. So that seems kind of stream. So inside of the center of the car, so that I can see the console box. So that in the console box, there is a radio system or outlet of the air conditioning. On the dashboard, I can see the watch, but it might be the car navigation. So ancient car navigation system can change from map to watch. So recently, the most modern car navigation function as a television. So right side I can see the like a tablet. So I guess that this car might be the compatible car. So driver is a middle-aged man. He's wearing the green shirts, and it's so nice weather. Sunlight brightens driver's right hand, and but left hand side very dark shadow.
Okay, perfect. Okay, but how about you nowadays? Are you still driving a car?
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. But do you think you can handle like a fast speed? Or no?
I'm a
No
very
more.
safety driver, so
Oh, okay.
not so much have a high
Yeah,
speed.
because
So
because there's a lot of reckless drivers nowadays, right?
you are right. So
Yeah. And is it common in your country as well?
sometimes, so especially the young generation, so
Oh, yeah.
make reckless driving. So I don't like it. So it's so much dangerous.
Correct, correct. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for that one. And we are going to like have a role play. I am letter A and you are letter B, okay?
I see.
Okay, let's start. Clay might go home today.
Yeah, I received an email from her friend Grace yesterday. She said that Clay would probably arrive today.
Well, I hope she drives safely. You know, the traffic is terrible nowadays.
Oh, I think Clay is a good driver. She's pretty careful, so I think we don't need to worry about her driving.
I agree with you. Nevertheless, it doesn't mean that it's all safe. You know, not all the drivers are careful. There are a lot of wild drivers out there.
True, but I have confidence in Grace. She's very good about driving defensively.
Okay, very good. So let's switch the rules. I am now letter B and you are letter A, okay?
Clay might go home today.
Yeah, I received an email from her friend Grace yesterday. She said that Clay would probably arrive today.
Well, I hope she drives safely. You know, the traffic is terrible nowadays.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Oh, I think Clay is a good driver. She is pretty careful, so I think we don't need to worry about her driving.
I agree with you. Nevertheless, it doesn't mean that it's all safe. You know, not all the drivers are careful. There are a lot of wild drivers out there.
True, but I have confidence in Clay. She's very good at driving defensively. How about you? Like what's your age when you're driving?
Maybe the 18th.
Oh,
No.
in that young?
Yeah, it's young. I'm very pretty early time, early period to take my driver's license. So.
Is it because you start driving because you go to university?
Although not university, I'm still working, so I don't necessarily the driver license, but it's maybe fashion to take.
Okay.
Because when I get driver's license, I don't have my own car, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think it's common in your country or in your area when you reach like a legal age, you do this. Like you want to like do driving. Unlike in our country, in our place, that even though you're 18, you're in a legal age, you still don't know how to drive. Even me, I am 28 years old. I don't know. Yeah, okay. And are you agree that nowadays not all the drivers are careful and there are a lot of wild drivers out there, right?
Yes, and in Japan this controversial problem. So, I told you some of the young generation have a reckless driver, but more problem is very older people. So it's over 18th or 19th, so people still driving. So some of the older drivers.
Oh, sorry. Like 80 years old or 90 years old?
Yeah, it's 90 or 80s. So
Oh, really?
I still have driving. So it's some of the older people, older drivers make truck accidents, so and involved in the innocent people. It's sometimes happen nowadays in Japan.
I see. Yeah, because in my country or in my place, if you are 80 or 90, you are just going to stay at home, lying, sleeping, just like that. So I'm shocked. Like 80 years old or 90 is still driving. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's very right. So because your country is a very lot of the young generation, but in Japan it's getting older society. So and especially the countryside. So they don't have the suitable shopping centers. So they need a card for their life. So to buy every goods. So and if they give up the driving, they can't alive anymore. So it's another problem. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you for that one. Let's go with exercise 3. Okay, let's start with the word pretty. What does it mean?
pretty,
Mm-hmm.
very, rather.
Okay. Can you make a sentence using the word pretty?
Okay. You know the Putin's war to the Ukraine make a pretty dangerous situation in the world. I can't believe this situation. You know the only one bad person make all the people make unhappy. That's all.
Okay, perfect. How about number 2, nevertheless?
Nevertheless, however, for all that, so the recently the American former President Trump sued some court, so the nonetheless, so the Trump's eager supporter still supporting to him. So I'm very feared next election Trump come back again.
Oh, is that the news? Is this true?
Other Trump is sued. Some court is very true. So but American election is next year. So and I'm very feared. So the Trump come back again.
Yeah, me too. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Okay, how about the word wild?
I do not controlled, not careful. So this time, corona disasters caused, I think human beings developing wild nature. So anyways, nowadays settles down the corona disaster, but in the future, so the deep inside the jungle or melting the Antarctic ice, so maybe the new corona wake up is very possible. That's all.
Okay, thank you for that one. Yeah, thank you for your opinion. So let's go to exercise 4. I am going to ask you a question and you are going to discuss me your answer, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's start. What kind of driver is Clay?
Clay is a very careful woman. She always make a driving defensively. That's all.
Okay. And why must Clay be careful?
Because public road, there's many of reckless drivers, so careless driver also.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so do you drive defensively?
Of course, I always care defensively driving, but human beings not like machines, so sometimes I distract another things driving in the driving. Maybe all the driver have some kind of risk.
Okay. And also, are you a wild driver?
I'm not wild driver. So but when I was young, so one of my friends enjoys risky driving. So he's perfectly misunderstanding risky driving equal courage to courage. So I don't
Okay.
know recently him, so I hope he's still alive. So that's all.
But do you know someone who is
Yes,
a wild driver?
I chose that kind of my friend. So
Okay.
childhood
So what
friend.
happened? Is he experiencing any accident?
No accident, but he enjoys very risky driving. So I don't want to ride his cars. So
Okay.
that's all.
Thank you. And what is the traffic like in your country?
It's not too bad. So beside of the around of the big city. So and in Japan, there's many highways and bypass ways, and in Japan's government, so the raising economy soon they are soon doing the public enterprise. So it's too much road service, and there's a lot of waste road. Waste road means it's a big fine. There's a big fine road, but no one runs that road. So like that.
I see. Okay, yeah, thank you. And yeah, let's go to exercise 5. You can just tell me if you agree or disagree, then explain why. Okay, so driving is one of the most dangerous things we do every day. Agree or disagree?
This sentence is pretty true. So
Yes.
that's a little exaggerate, and it's for the very alarmed all drivers. So I think all the driver every day they have some kind of risk, of course.
Okay, and traffic conditions in the world will get worse in the future.
Oh yes, maybe the advanced
I think
country are improving the condition of the traffic, but the developing country like China or India maybe is more worse in the future, because that kind of country increase a lot of cars, but not catch up infrastructure.
I see.
Infrastructure. That's all.
Okay. Okay, great. Yeah, thank you. Oh, we're done with this one. Do you have another next lesson?
No, not so. It's rest of the time the free conversation.
Okay, I see. Okay, so yeah, after our class, what are you going to do?
Please show some kind of suitable topic.
I'm sorry?
Please show us suitable topics, free conversations.
Oh, yeah. For the rest of 5 minutes, we are going to have a free talk or free conversation, right?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay, so yeah, are you done cooking for your lunchtime?
Yes, most of the everyday. But lunch cooking is very simple. So almost I'm living only me and my wife. So and both of aged person. So and every lunch I make a kind of noodle, and Japanese noodle, so-called Japanese udon or somen, And sometimes spaghetti or how do I say? It's a kind of traditional Japanese noodle.
So you love noodles a lot.
Yes, noodle is a very light food, so not heavy. How about you?
Oh,
Do you like
oh,
noodle?
I like noodles, but when it's like pasta, spaghetti, just like that.
Do you
Mhm,
make
but
Do you make your own pasta cuisine?
no,
Instant pasta.
instant. Yeah, like I don't know how to cook. I know how to cook, but only like fried fish, fried chicken, and just like that. Only fried the recipe. But any food that needs to be mixed, need to have lots of ingredients, I don't know that.
You don't like cooking.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not my passion. It's not my hobbies. Like I just want to work. Then if I have time, I need to go to my baby to check.
Mm.
Okay, then come back to work again.
How many
Yeah.
family do you have? You
I'm sorry, how many
family do you have?
baby I have? Only one.
Only one.
Uh-huh.
You have a baby?
Yes, one.
One.
Uh-huh.
And you, how about your husband?
He is working as well
Okay.
during night time.
And you have a 3 person in the family, in your house.
Yeah.
Mm.
3 only.
How old is your children?
Oh, he is turning 2 years old this coming July 24. I am July 20 and my son is July 24. We have the same birth month.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's why if I have free time, I need to check on him or drink him milk, give him milk, just like that. Since he's inside my room playing, just like that. How about you? Do you have any grandchildren or granddaughter, grandson?
I have 2 children, so the daughters and boys, but I have also the 3 grandchildren. So
Oh,
but grandchildren also the pretty big. So the most younger one is junior high school, freshman of the junior high school. So the most older grandson is university student, sophomore.
oh, so your grandson or grandchildren are old enough.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. But how often do you see them?
At most of the every day, so because my son living the next door to my house, so but my daughters go to the Osaka, so it's pretty far away from my hometown, so
Mm-hmm.
it takes 2 hours by train. So
12 hours?
Yes, 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours. Okay.
Not travel.
Okay.
2 hours. So,
You need to
but,
ride the airplane in 12 hours.
pretty far away from my hometown, so
Mm-hmm.
she come back with grandson, so maybe twice. So the summertime or winter time, winter vacation.
Okay, I got it now. Oh, yeah, that's our lesson for today. Okay. So thank you so much for attending my class and for choosing again as your teacher. So I hope to see you next time and thank you. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye. Have a great day. See
You
you
too.
next time.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.